All right, all right, all right. How you guys doing? Back. Now, like I was saying, we're going to jump right back into it. He had no reason to be following Trayvon whatsoever, right? Now, I'm going to keep it real. Like I say, this nigga talk. I think some of the shit that Cracker's saying is true, and then most of it is not. I think he had it well thought it out. You know, he planned this because, I mean, if you just go on YouTube and listen to all Zimmerman 911 calls, it'll let you hear different calls other than the Trayvon call. And I think that the last call, he was just fed up with it because he felt like he had this guy cornered and he had already planned this to himself. Like, you know, the next time I see one of these niggas out here, especially inside of here, I'm going to corner his ass off. And went home and thought about it. How can I get away with it? What can I do? And this and that. But now, I think his plan backfired on him, and he ended up having to use lethal force. You know, which I don't think he had to use lethal force. I take that back. I feel as though that was part of the plan. But what wasn't part of the plan, the reason why I said backfired, is because when Trayvon Martin ran, he jumped out of the car. It pissed him off. You can hear it in his voice. It pissed him off. Oh, shit, he's running. That made him mad because he felt like he was going to be able to creep up on this guy and get up on him close off ripper and get him under his control. But it didn't happen that way. The way it happened is Trayvon Martin ended up taking off running, taking cover, hiding for a minute, ducking off to make sure everything cool. And once he felt everything was straight, he started walking back towards the opposite way, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever way, I don't know which way he was walking, but I think that he wasn't walking the opposite way, sorry about that. He was walking still the way towards to get to his place, down the dog trail, because they stayed by the back entrance. And as he hit that back entrance, boom, he see the man again. That's when he tells the dummy, Rachel, hey, here come this damn guy again. So he turned around, started walking the opposite way. And I want to stop right there because I heard Zimmerman's lawyer say, well, if he was in that much fear, why did he turn around and go the opposite way? Why didn't he just go home? Or why didn't he, you know, whatever, why didn't? Okay, first of all, he's 17 years old. He had a place that he's not familiar, not comfortable with, you know, and he doesn't really know anybody there besides his father's girlfriend. So he's scared. And once this man cornered him off from going through the back, because you can hear that Zimmerman never got back in his car because most definitely it would have started beeping, right? Just like it was beeping when he got out of the car. So he never got back in the car. They told him to stop looking for him. He didn't stop looking for him. Trayvon took cover. He hid, thought he lost him, started heading towards the house, thought he could go and make it home, told the girl that he wasn't going to run no more because he was close to home, right? So if he was close to home, that means he had to started walking which way? He started walking down the dog walk to get closer to his home. And obviously, a few seconds later, boom, there goes this creepy-ass cracker again, right? Okay, I'm 17. I'm scared as hell. I turn around the other way. I ain't going to run right now because I don't want to make him think that I'm doing something wrong. So I walk off. I walk a little faster, then a little faster, and he's still catching up to me even though I'm walking faster. Okay, can you blame a nigga? Can you blame a nigga? My thing is the man turned around and like, what the fuck is you following me for? Oh, I didn't know who you were. Well, what the fuck you need to know who I am? You got a problem with me or something? What the fuck is wrong with you? Nah, I don't think you need to be in these places. I don't know who you are. Who the hell are you? This and that, there. And I'm just guessing how the conversation went. But me being a man that's of color, as Juror B37 says, me being a man as of color, I most definitely would have confronted him like, what the fuck is you following me for? It wouldn't have been in no nice tone because I'd have been trying to make him feel a little threatened of me so that he don't do whatever he want to do, because especially this girl on the phone, my friend, who I'm fucking, she done told me, hey, man, he might be a rapist. And now it's in my head that you might be a rapist. Why are you following? What else would you be following me for? So he probably took off on his ass. And that's my guess. He might have didn't. I don't know what kind of kid he is. He might have didn't take off. He might have did take off. But that is irrelevant. This is nigga talk. I do get phone calls and stuff during this conversation. I get another one too, because this idiot here definitely will call me back. And don't laugh at my ragged ass phone. This is what I like. I don't get new phones no more and all that there, because all I do is lose them, break them, crack them. But that's here nor there. Now, like I said, Trayvon took off on his ass. You can believe it or you cannot believe it. That's in my head. Yeah, he took off on him. And I would have took off on him. And 100 out of 100 17-year-old black kids, 30-year-old black men, 25-year-old black men, 21-year-old black men, don't matter. Any one of them would have took off on his ass. Why? Because they was fearing him. They was threatened by this person, or they felt disrespected, or whatever they may have felt. A grown man might have not felt scared. He might have even felt scared. You never know. But me, personally, I wouldn't have felt scared. I'd have felt violated. I'm here visiting, and you thinking that I'm here to break in somewhere. You feel me? So as soon as you get close enough on me, if you following me, bro, I'm going to knock your ass out. And that's probably what happened. And Trayvon ended up getting on top of him, trying to do his thing, and he probably was squirming, and his little head probably caught some rocks or something, because, bitch, please, some little old ass motherfucking wounds on the back of your head, homeboy, and then you come around with some goddamn Band-Aids that look like you had, you know what I mean. Like he had the biggest cuts in the back of his head, that little old bit of blood that trickled down, and who in the hell lets blood just trickle down the back of their head without wiping? Bro, you was setting it up. You was planning this shit. You was setting it up. Who else in God's name will feel something trickling down the back of their head, don't know what it is, sweat, blood, whatever it could be, wouldn't wipe it? You can see that you never even wiped it. That little tiny ass trickle down blood was probably one speck of blood that trickled down, and then another speck of blood that trickled down in another spot. And then on the other cut was two little speckles of blood dripping down. Get fucking real. And then you come out there with Band-Aids at the hospital, give people, but you never want to go to the hospital, talking about your nose was broke, but your nose don't even look like a repaired broke, especially a repaired broke that didn't go to the hospital. You did it yourself at the house. Yeah, right. And the person you gave the lock to, his heart was in the right place. Motherfucker, was the person he gave the lock to black? Yeah, nobody wants to talk about that, right? I guarantee you that that shit was white. Man, you know what? Y'all don't mind if I take a smoke, do it? This is nigga talk. Don't be mad at me. Just be mad that you ain't got what I got right now. I ain't got nothing but a little rope, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got some more I can roll up, but we doing a show right now. Now, like back to what I said. This guy has this little cuts with this big back. Man, he could have put the little circle Band-Aids on the back of those little tiny ass cuts and that little bruise. That bruise on his nose probably came from the first punch. And he 200-something odd pounds, so I know he ain't fall down. Shit, Trayvon wasn't nothing but 150, 140 soaking wet. Okay? So I know he ain't fall from the punch. He just got caught in his nose. He ain't like it. He pulled out that damn gun. And was tussling around with Trayvon on the ground. Trayvon was fearing for his life, screaming help, trying to avoid getting shot, trying to hold his arm down or whatever. And as soon as Zimmerman got the chance to shoot him, he shot him. Because you think about it. What grown man with a gun that's following this guy, that's not afraid of him, has to